our first guest of the night, former ECW, WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, Extreme Rising, everywhere else in the world, wrestling legend extraordinaire, RHINO. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah, man, listen, I gave you the best intro I could. I literally left it all on the mat. I hope you appreciate it.
You did. The only thing you left out was my height and weight. But
you're right.
I mean, yeah. But, man, you guys did a great job. You guys, you sold. You told me you're hired.
Mike Chiara, you can ask RHINO a question because RHINO is a lot cooler than you. Go ahead, dude.
I agree with that, actually. But RHINO, you had tons of success in the major promotions like ECW, WWE, TNA. But I was wondering what was it about Ring of Honor, because you got back involved with ROH. What was it that drew you in and made you want to compete in a company that may not receive as much attention as some of the others you were in?
I like the talent. I like the product. I like the direction of the company. And, a lot of young guys with a bright future. And, they definitely motivate you. And, where you find that fire, you had when you were younger and you first started making waves. So, and it makes you step up your game too. So, it's definitely a company that is, has the stars of tomorrow wrestling there today. So it's definitely a cool company to work for.
PG?
Yeah, RHINO, you're synonymous and infamous for your gore, the best spear we've ever seen. Take us through one of my favorite moments of you was when you gored Jericho through the SmackDown entranceway, basically. Tell us about that moment.
Yeah, that was actually pretty fun. That was the last time they used that set, believe it or not. So, you guys still there?
Yeah. Mike Hale? Sorry.
Yeah, can you take us through maybe a little bit of the differences between, obviously you've worked at sort of the biggest promotion, WWE, and you've worked at several smaller promotions and indie promotions like Extreme Rising. Can you take us through the difference in sort of the atmosphere inside amongst the wrestlers, or is it really kind of all the same throughout the different promotions?
It's usually pretty much the same, it's the same animal. Every locker room's different. Some are better, some are worse, But, I mean, nothing very drastic. But, I usually just show up there. I mean, I love what I do. I get along with everybody. I have fun no matter what locker room I'm in. So, you have some people that may be miserable or do their own thing, and, you have a locker room with a bunch of different personalities. So, some mix, some don't, but I always have fun. I get along with everybody, and, nothing too crazy, happening in locker rooms. Some fights here and there, but other than that, nothing too crazy.
Well, let's talk about your ECW days, because I'm a Philly kid, and I've seen you in ECW plenty of times. You won the World Championship there, Television Championship. Of all your ECW moments, what do you hold in the highest regard?
Out of all my ECW moments, I think it's just the live events. The TVs were great. I mean, I enjoy live events more than, house shows, live events. I enjoy the TV and the pay-per-view and all that stuff, but to be able to go in front of a live crowd and know it's never going to be, some people record it on their phone, but other than that, it's never going to be on DVD either. It's that intimate moment you're sharing with the fans, and whether it's 10,000, 2,000, or it's a sold-out, Joe Louis Arena at 19,000, and it's just, a live event, that's something you share with, the people that are there in attendance and nobody else, which is cool, and it's kind of a special moment, I remember
Did we lose you again, Ryan? We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, it's just like the live events, and and like in ECW, the live events we did were pretty fun and pretty exciting, and you're not restricted to time or anything. So,
Mike, you all right?
Yeah, Rhino, transitioning a bit to your time in WWE. A lot of wrestling fans, they feel like WWE didn't do all it possibly could have with the invasion angle. And since you were a major part of the early part of that storyline, I was wondering about your overall impressions of the invasion and if you felt there were things that could have been done that would have made it a bit better.
I think whenever you look back at something, you always go with the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I think, you probably could have gotten a little more out of it, but, I mean, what's to say it would have worked, and, what's to say, you guys there?
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm taking off speaker. I just got a new phone that stinks in my house, so, but anyways, I think it's just one of those things where maybe they could have gotten some more, so, I mean, we can't relive the past as far as, like, more mileage out of storylines that will never happen, so, but anyways.
All right, well, let me ask a question. Are you going to be at the December 29th Extreme Rising, or is this just the November 17th version?
No, yeah, it's December 29th, and, I'm coming aboard for, I know in April we have a show, I want to say in Philly, first time working back in Philly, so I'm actually excited about Extreme Rising. It's there to make a mark, and, they have a lot of cool stuff going on, and, the fans are excited. See, the cool thing about ECW is the fans really have a passion for it, and, some of us are getting older where we can't compete, and some of us, we're young when we were there and, gotten a break here and there and able to come back and, try and make some magic happen.
All right, well, I'm sure you've heard the first one was a bit of a train wreck. We've been helping these guys out since day one. Extreme Reunion, the first one was a little bit of a train wreck. The next one was absolutely awesome. This is going to be the trifecta. What do you perceive this? I mean, it's a different audience. I went to the other ones, and it feels like the kids who went to see ECW at the ECW arena, it's all like their kids now coming out of the woodwork to support this. Do you feel that, or do you feel like this is a whole different beast altogether?
No, I mean, I understand, bringing in some new wrestlers, but as far as the fans go, it's like the guys back then that, they were kids or young men and watching the product. Now they have kids, and I hear that a lot, and I see that a lot at autograph sessions. Guys will bring their kids and say, oh yeah, I used to watch you when you're in ECW, and this is my son. I'm introducing him into wrestling and watching it and this and that, and it's great that he can meet and get a picture with you. So yeah, it's nice when you have kids and you can show them what was part of your life when you were younger, before they were even thought of, and then you guys can experience it, or they can experience it together. If you guys have any kids, you kind of can relate, whether it's taken, to a ball game or something, something you guys can share together that, you did before that child was even born. So I get a lot of fans, like second generation. That just means I'm old.
Yeah, nice. No, you're not old enough yet. Let me see. All right.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the 17th. I know you haven't been in Philly for a while. What about Pittsburgh? Have you been back to the Golden Dome? I know that's November to remember. What do you think about the celebration, the 15 years, all that kind of stuff?
It's great. Obviously, fans are passionate about it. They want it, and so definitely gonna give it to them. And I haven't been to Pittsburgh, honestly, in a good 10 years, if not longer.
That should be a good home.
Yeah, I'm trying to say. I haven't wrestled in Pittsburgh, so.
Oh, well, listen. Tell everybody where they can find you, on the internet, where they can reach out to you, where they're going to find you wrestling. Tell everybody everything about you, man.
Well, I'm really not good with social media. You can try and follow me. I think it's 313 RHINO or RHINO 313, RHINO with a Y on Twitter, but I don't post anything. So I'm gonna with this new phone. It's a picture of me on the bike. I think my last tweet was like a year and 6 months ago. Kurt Angle's wife helped me set it up. Not Karen, but his new wife. And then we tweeted from the computer a little bit, and then that was it. I think my last tweet was titties.
Yeah, it's from May 2011. This is awesome. You really do keep up with it. I hope this phone works for real, man.
Now I have a new. What's that?
I said, now you have a new phone. You better keep up with it. You have all these people.
I know.
Following.
My buddy sold me this phone. So my Facebook is TNA RHINO, RHINO, TNA space RHINO. But I have like over 5,000 followers. Like, get this, I'm a misfit when it comes to these technology. I just like to work out, go to church, believe it or not, and wrestle and entertain. I really enjoy working hard in the ring for the fans and stuff like that. And I guess I got to get on this Twitter and stuff. But anyways, I'll be honest with you. You don't want to follow me on Facebook I don't tweet because I don't even post anything on Facebook. It's a good way for promoters to get a hold of me. I'm such an old man. Like, I just get up, I eat breakfast, I go work out, I do stuff around the house, I work on the car if need be, and I'm so not exciting.
I have to read your last tweet because I have to read your last tweet. It's epic, and this has been there for months. This is when everybody says I'm going to find RHINO. This is what they see. So just for the record, it says, for the record, I love titties. If you follow me, don't be afraid to give a shout out to titties. So I mean, that's a great tweet. Well, that's amazing.
Well, I do. I mean, I support, like the war against breast cancer. Help save the Tatas. I'm all for that. So I think it works. It serves a purpose.
For charity.
So.
Charity. That's good. You're doing it for the right reason.
Exactly.
Awesome.
So. Women, go get your yearly mammograms. Let's take care of that. Don't slack on that. What's that?
I know we were here to talk Extreme Rising, dude, but this is all about mammograms. That's why we had you on, man.
Exactly.
Man. Holy shit! Awesome. Let me see. November 17th, Golden Dome, Monaca, Pennsylvania. Extreme Rising. Go see RHINO. RHINO, dude, we loved having you on, man. Thank you so much for your time, brother.
Thank you. I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey, man. Have a good day.